And there's a popular theology or idea among some Christians that we just need to declare things to be so. And I 100% believe that our words have some power. And I 100% believe that our words can make a difference and even make things happen. But there's an extreme form of this belief, which says that if we declare something with enough faith, that it can make God do whatever we're declaring. And this is sometimes called name it and claim it. That's probably considered a slur at this point. Like, I've never actually met a Christian who actually said that they personally believe name it and claim it. But I have met many Christians who seem to have this kind of a magical idea that you just have to say something with enough faith, and then it will be so. Listen, if you've ever gotten into a desperate situation, maybe a family member is sick, or your neighbor's in trouble, or there's an emergency, hey, I'm not dogging you today, but I'm speaking as more of a general lifestyle. Someone who just day to day tries to declare things and make it happen. And that's more the kind of false prophecies that Ezekiel is dealing with here. Listen, we cannot control God with our words. We can't make God do things with our words. And these word of faith teachers, they don't seem to be interested in declaring everything over their lives that the Bible says. Only the good things, it seems. And what do I mean by that? Well, look, let's take an example that the Bible often says, even in the New Testament, that God injects suffering into our lives in order to refine us and test us and purify us. And God uses suffering in your life to grow your character. And that's Bible. That's 100% biblical. But I've never heard a word of faith teacher declaring that God is going to bring them into suffering. It seems that they're always declaring that God will take their suffering away. And declaring relief or healing, that's one thing. At least that's kind of biblical. I don't think there's always a biblical attitude, though, behind such declarations. It's kind of biblical, but I've heard this name it and claim it idea. I've heard it get really extreme with people declaring promotions and wealth for themselves. And then faith becomes this tool that's used to manipulate God. And you can't really manipulate God, so it's silly. Word of faith doesn't respect the sovereignty of God. The idea that God knows best, not us. And that we aren't supposed to tell God what to do. When Jesus prayed, even Jesus said, "Not my will, but thy will."